Hi, I'm Ted, and this is my angry friend Mike, who always carries a gun and drinks girly drinks. Welcome to the Woodshed. Today's video is a little bit longer, so you might want to grab a glass of slow sipping amaretto. It's all about how to properly sharpen chipper knives with a flat grinder. Sit back, enjoy the video. Cheers! Alright, first thing is line up and make sure that the cutting edges matches the cutting edges that were being used. We're going to clean these knives of any debris that's on them. Resins, sap that are left over from when they were being used. Then we're going to mark them so we have the proper perspective of the same edges that are leading edges and in the same direction, so that when they get ground evenly to center and match evenly to center. So when they go back on the machine and they come back off and get ground again, they'll always be appropriately balanced relative to the center of the knife. We're just going to clean them with a wire wheel and an angle grinder with no safety equipment. Always flip the blades in the same perspective. You flip one, you flip every other one just like it, so that you never, ever, ever end up with changing your perspective around.
See, the most important part of this, like I said, you go by the center of the bolt hole to the edge of the blade. Alright, so you don't go from one blade to the other in thickness. Say you want them all 4 inches, right?
Yeah.
And that's what you think. So you go from this edge to this edge. You're like, oh, they're all the same. Well, the problem is you can have 4 inches with these holes over here, or 4 inches with the holes over here. You know what I mean? So if the holes are over here, and you still got 4 inches, you're gonna have one. I'm exaggerating this.
1 inch and 3 inches.
You're gonna have, you know, one side's gonna be 3 inches off the center of the bolt hole, one side's gonna be 1. No good.
No.
Right? So, but we're just doing this. It's in such a minor perspective as far as thickness. You know, sometimes we're just talking, you know, 50th of an inch. You know, they don't have to be that precise. I want them that precise because of what we're doing. You know, so it takes a little bit. Look at these. Like I said before, this is before I'm grinding it off. If you come around back, you can see the arch with the light. See how they're conceived?
Oh yeah.
And however.
Yeah.
Oh, they're weak.
see that the top and bottom of the face are being shined by the flat grinder, but in the middle there's a spot that's not. When you round ground, what that means, it was round with a round-faced wheel, and it hollows that out, and that weakens the face of the wheel of the knife overall. Whoever's doing that is not sharpening your knives properly. You should be conscious of that, because that can result in giant chunks of metal breaking off of the front edge of your blade, causing damage to your machine, and of course the loss of your knives, and potentially a hazard to anybody operating the machine. This is how knives get hollow ground, and you can see that the wheel doesn't evenly touch the face because this is round and this is flat, and this is very bad for your machines. You should never use this to hollow grind a chipper knife. This is the surface grinder, and it grinds flat, and the reason is because this is the wheel in here. I don't know if you could see that. It's got an edge, it's just the edge, but it's the flat edge that grinds, and it's adjusted to grind the knives on this bench where Rob's attaching them. And this body moves back and forth across the knives with that flat surface hitting this flat surface until it reduces it to the point where that has been ground and sharpened. So that is the difference between a flat and a hollow grind. Very big difference, as you can see in the machine. And what's nice about this machine is it will do 4 knives at a time, and maybe even more depending on the length of your knives and how they would fit into the holders that you see them in there. And what that does is it sets up your knives so that they're all true with each other, as opposed to sets of 2 that are true with each other when you do a hollow grind. The other tool that should never be used to sharpen your chipper knives is an angle grinder. You can flat grind with an angle grinder with the right grinder on it, but you can never ever get it to a proper angle or even distance. These spin at high RPMs, and they're meant to be balanced. If you throw that balance off, not only will you damage the machine, you can potentially really hurt somebody, and you won't get the efficiency that you want.
I'm marking the blades. That 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. When you put them in your machine, this is the cutting edge. So when you flip them, you flip all 4, not just the ones that got dull. And they go in the machine. If you have a disc chipper, do these 2 and these 2 next to each other. So then when you flip them, these are going to be on the other side, these are going to be on the other side.
It has the wax put on it to protect the edges, because the edges are very refined, and more importantly, protect your fingers, because the weight of this blade unprotected on your fingers like that, carrying an untreated blade edge like that after it's sharp, will cut your fingers right off. So that's a no-no. When these knives go on, this peels right off, or you could leave it on there and it'll come off immediately. Usually you peel it off though, because one edge of the knife is resting on a flat bed. These are off a 24-inch throated Moore bark machine. So those are pretty big knives. And that's it.